So tell me about how you caught a prostitution charge.
I was working alcohol and running it out of a really nice hotel. And I got called to do an out call, and when I went there, originally no one was there. It's because, come to find out, they were busting a girl in there, so they weren't going to open the door for me. So I left. And they called me back. He called me back, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was in the shower, you know, come back. So I go back. It was about 10 o'clock at night. We're sitting on the couch, and we're talking, and then he leads me into the bedroom, and he goes to take off his clothes. So I lift off my shirt, and I'm still in my bra. And he's like, I have condoms over there. I'm like, oh, I can't use those.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I'm unbuttoning my pants and pulling them down, next thing I know, I hear a door open. So I start pulling them up, and I hear police.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me I was under arrest for prostitution. And they took me into the bedroom, the other bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And they were running these out of an apartment by Dowling and Lakota.
Mm-hmm.
Behind Mom and Pop store back there in 09.
Was it Anchorage PD or was it
Anchorage
FBI?
PD.
Was it Sergeant Lacey?
I think so.
Yeah. So did they arrest you? Did they take you to jail?
They put me in cuffs, and they took me into the room, and they're like, so who's your pimp? I'm like, I don't have a pimp. Who do you work for? I'm like, I don't work for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
What drugs are you on? I'm not on drugs. And then knock, knock, knock.
Mm-hmm.
They shoved me down on the floor, and they threatened me to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Another escort had come to the door.
Mm-hmm. And did they arrest her too?
They arrested her too. So they have me in one room while they're arresting the other girl. They threatened me that if I made a noise, the charges would be worse.
Mm-hmm.
It would be called tampering with evidence.
Right. But you beat the charge, right?
I didn't beat the charge. But what I did beat is I did beat the cops getting into my wallet. I never take my wallet, my ID, my credit cards, nothing, none of my jewelry, nothing into a call with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my wallet under my driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
I never gave permission for them to go to my car.
Mm-hmm.
For one, the car wasn't in my name.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle had financed it for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you beat the charge where they searched your car illegally.
They did. They searched my car illegally, and what they did is they originally went into my car. They found the keys in my purse, and they're like, she has a car, so she's got to have a wallet or something in there.
Mm-hmm.
So the sergeant told them to go out into the car and look for my wallet.
Mm-hmm. Was the sergeant a woman?
A guy.
Okay.
So he went out and he found my wallet, and he came back in and he pulled out my driver's license and then put it back in and then went back out to my car for a second time, illegally. And as he was coming in after putting my wallet in the car, the sergeant goes, did she have any money in her wallet? He's like, I don't know. I saw her keys. I'll go get her wallet again. Mm-hmm. All on recording, by the way. Because the whole apartment was wired for sound.
Right.
So he goes back out to my car, and he gets my wallet, and they seize $4,000 in cash.
Oh, wow.
Illegally seized.
Did you get it back?
I did.
Congratulations. Did you have to get a lawyer?
No.
It
was money I had just borrowed from somebody because I was trying to move into an apartment because I was living in a hotel at the time. And the judge threw it out as money earned from illegal means.
Right.
And the cops were really upset about it. They tried fighting this one.
They wanted your $4,000.
They wanted my money because it goes back into the system to help fight it.
So, but the cops are telling us that they're saving the prostitutes. How does it help you when they take your money?
It doesn't.
Did it make you not able to get the apartment, or were you still able to get the apartment?
No, actually, I wasn't able to get the apartment, and then they got me kicked out of my hotel.
Oh, so it made you homeless.
It made me homeless. And then, now that I have the charge on my record, I'm not able to get a job. Even though employers aren't supposed to do background checks, they still look.
Yeah, things just come up on court view.
They do. But that's still illegal for them to do. So once they see that on your record, they don't want to hire you.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, she's all bad. Because everybody looks at us as bad.
Yeah. So what would you say to people that are just like reading in the newspaper that the police, want to rescue people from prostitution by arresting them?
If they want to rescue us, don't put the charges on our record to where we can't get normal jobs, have normal lives, where society is going to look at us as tainted. Because essentially that's what they're doing to us.
Yeah.